Hiya, Francesca here from Beluga Salon. I am just here with another wig review at one of my new favourite styles now. Unexpectedly actually, is the Courtney in the colour 433, which is a brown, a dark brown with a red blend. Now, I am going to talk to you very briefly before I put it on about the cap. I'm going to get her straight out the box and I'll pop her on straight from box, then I'll go away, have a play and show you the kind of straight from box and after box sort of thing. So here she is. So she is a long, mid-length, long layered. Layers around the front, and she is this lovely dark brown with the red. Can you see that lovely red? This is a blended colour, so the highlights are very subtle. They're blended through rather than you can see other ones where you can see more prominent stripes. It's not as shaded, so there's no rooting colour to it. It's just a lovely blended colour. So we have a fully hand-tied cap with a welded lace front here. So this is a Jon Renau SmartLace Synthetic Hair Collection. Welded lace which runs from here to here. Then we have our velvet ear tabs with those metal stays to keep it secure. And we have the velvet nape with those Velcro adjusters there also. Okay, so fully hand-tied lace front. And I'll go away now and pop it on. Okay. Right, okay, so I'm back and this is straight out of the box on my head. So I still have that zigzag parting in. Now, my first impressions straight out of the box. The cap is an average cap. It's a fairly nice fit. It's ever so slightly bigger than the human hair, the Gwyneth that I was wearing at the beginning of this video and that I have reviewed. And it's ever so slightly loose here, but then I do have a petite head and I have not made any adjustments. So I will go and make those adjustments. I will get the part out of the zigzag and a little bit more where I prefer it. Now there is obviously no baby hairs cut in, which I won't do to this because this is not for me to keep. But all that customization is recommended to have done, and of course we do that for you as part of our service. So really lovely length. First impression, just a really lovely classic longer layered style. I'm loving that we do have the layers here, but we have some length, so we can still tuck it behind the ears and we are able to cut into it if we wanted those shorter. So there's a lot of versatility there in terms of customizing this. So I am going to go and make her look a little more me. Here we are. Well, I didn't have to do much to this at all and I absolutely love it. Like I said, unexpected sometimes. So just made that part in a little bit more where I usually wear it. A little comb through and just, this hair is so soft. I wish you could reach and just feel how soft it is. Synthetic fibres really have come on a long way. 5 years it has been since I've been wearing wigs, and honestly the Jon Renau synthetic fibres are some of the softest that I have felt. And I've also I own a few that I've had for some time and they do last if they're taken care of, obviously. So if we take a look here now with the dark colours, especially when there's no lighter roots, I mean you can see some knotting there, but it's really quite lovely. I tend to either pluck, if I feel like that's a hard line, which this doesn't feel very hard line, it feels like there's some sparseness there to kind of break it up a bit. I would either pluck that out. You can use very gently some concealer to kind of disguise the knots. There are lots and lots of tricks for that. But I would happily wear this off my face. As you can see, I've just gently put a little pin in there. 2 reasons. Train it away from the face so that you can kind of move around with it. Also, that's how I love to wear my hair. So I tightened it in at the back. The fit is absolutely beautiful. Over the ear tabs, the ear tabs are over the ears, where you want them to be, not cutting there. And I would put in our little baby hairs here. Then when they lay, it just looks so natural. You can already get a feel for how that sort of baby hair look would be there. So they would just be there so that you could wear this away from your face, up a little bit, pinned back, really versatile. The thing I love about the Jon Renau is that they're not thick, full of hair. There's a really lovely density, but I don't feel like I would want to take any weight out of it. As I said before, you might want to chop into the layers, maybe take the length up a bit. It's kind of a lot of length here that you can play with. I'll take this down now and you can have a little look. See how already that just wants to stay a little bit more off the face. And you can play like that. But this colour I absolutely adore. I was a natural brunette, never as nice as this though. My mum would say it was nothing mousy hair that I had. So I would always colour it this kind of dark colour, and I would often put a red tone through it. So for me this feels really familiar. So this colour, 433, absolutely my new favourite synthetic shade. So, how many different styles shall we get this in? That's Courtney. What do we think? Right, back, specs on again, have to read. Sorry, I almost forgot about those. So, we have our length. So, the fringe here is 10. So, that is coming past my chin. Although if we go around this side, that's probably more the 10 there. Crown 10.75. That's probably picked up that shorter layer there, 10.75. The sides here are 11 and the nape is 13.5. So if I can turn around a little bit, you can get to see. So there's your side there. It's really beautiful. And then a bit more at the back. Yeah, what do we think? What do we think? Well, I love her. I love her.